It's my feel-good breakfast show.
This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso. We're live on SABC3. Now, Graham and Woolworths are zesting up their winter cooking skills with seasonal citrus fruits, specifically the Clement Gold, a soft citrus fruit with the colour of sunset.
Behind the scenes at the Woolworths Taste magazine cover shoot, the team assembled an eye-catching dish for the cover of the July edition with great precision. They saluted the coldest month of the year with a hot, zingy pudding. Food editor Abigail Donnelly shared her cover recipe with Graham.
And of course, our hero food today, the Clement Golds. Why are you so excited about these Clement Golds? You're buzzing this morning.
They're juicy, they're bright orange, and on the shelves at Woolworths, it's not only the fresh fruit, but also that beautiful bottles of fresh juice that you can buy.
The juice is also spectacular.
It's just got this amazing, fragrant, perfumey. It's still tart and yet sweet. I just adore it.
And of course, we are trying to recreate this masterpiece, and I have to hand it to you guys. Did a beautiful cover shoot. I would imagine quite an enjoyable process, but quite involved. Take me through that.
We knew that we needed to do something that was citrusy, of course, Clement Gold as well is unique to Woolies. And winter puddings. The main feature in the magazine is about white winter puddings, all those beautiful comfort puddings. So the dish on the cover needs to be recognizable. So from a distance, the reader or the consumer's got to actually see what it really is. And of course, it's got to look delicious. It's got to be like, I want to make that now.
You can't really mess with a favorite like bread and butter pudding. You've got to be very careful when recreating it or looking for new inspiration.
You do. You know, for me, it conjures up beautiful memories of my grandmother's cooking. And she used to make it at least once a week, you know, with using old bread, you know, that's, well, not old, but yeah, just things that we couldn't eat fresh. So it was a real staple at home when we were growing up.
Whatever baked goods you have in your cupboard will work great for this recipe. Croissants, raisin bread, anything will do.
If you can butter me some slices of bread,
sure,
and then also put some apricot jam on.
Oh.
What I'm going to do is start making the custard, and that's just 2 cups of cream and 2 cups of milk. Again, you don't have to add the cream, you could just do 4 cups of milk. Right, now we're going to beat in some eggs, 6 eggs, a little bit of vanilla extract, some ground nutmeg, and a cinnamon stick. How are you doing there, Graham?
It's looking good. About to move on to the apricot phase.
And don't be shy with that apricot jam.
I've learned, Abby, don't worry, I know.
Okay, Graham, now we're just going to make sandwiches out of these. So let's layer these all flat. And sprinkle them with our sultanas, or raisins if you fancy. Okay, Graham, now for the fun and the messy bit. So if you really want to get your fingers a little messy, please help dunk. Yeah, just a nice dunk.
Very good.
And then we can just layer them up.
There we go.
Just to make sure that each one gets a good soaking. Now we're going to pour over the rest of the custard, because there's a lot of dry bread inside there that still needs soaking up. There we go. See, it's all bubbling and soaking up. And then what we need is a little bit of cinnamon sticks. Okay, Graham, and the last thing we're going to do is just put a little bit of zest in of this beautiful Clement Gold. Look how nice and soft the skins are. Just a couple.
That.
Smell that. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is good.
Dig it in there. Okay, so now it's ready for the oven. 35 minutes, just it has a nice little gentle wobble in the middle, and it's perfect.
Make the meringue by separating 3 egg whites, then beating it to soft peak and adding caster sugar a little at a time. When stiff and glossy, scoop onto the pudding and place under the grill. Then gently heat up sugar in a pan. Cut generous circles of Clement Gold and caramelize the citrus fruit till it's golden brown.
Yeah.
I really do feel like applauding. That looks
for you.
Amazing. There might be just enough there for me. Well, if you like the idea of getting into our taste cover creations for yourself, you could do it for a full year with a 12-month subscription to Taste Magazine. To get yourself into the running for one of those 3 subscriptions, all you have to do is SMS the keyword Woolworths to 33728. That's Woolworths to 33728. And we also send you a link where you can get that full recipe list as well. Any last advice to leave our viewers with before I delve into this?
I think the big tip is to eat it straight away. But leftover cold bread and butter pudding also is quite delicious.
Not too bad. Well, I'm going to take your advice and delve right in.
Before you do that, just my favourite, just a little sprinkling of
Now it
icing.
looks identical to the cover. Well, I can testify to the fact that this really was simple to make and we have a spectacular result. Abby, I think this might be one of your best ones.
Oh, thanks, Graham.
Well done. Lovely stuff. Okay, let's dig in.
Cool, here we go.
The July edition of Taste is on shelf now. Also find the recipe on Expresso's website and remember to SMS Woolworths to 33728.